Hello again, Card Community. It's RJ back with another video. Today's a dedicated video, a shout out video, if you will. A contest entry for a channel out there called North Coast Baseball Cards. I'm going to put a link to their contest entry video in the link in the description below, so you guys still have time. They're running this contest to the end of the month. Kind of a funny little thing. It's their 155th subscriber giveaway. Not sure why they chose that number, but why not, right? So if you want to enter the contest, you have until the end of June to do so. I'm glad I found it when I did. Went through, watched a couple of the videos. Sounds like a great guy. A lot of cool stuff he likes to show. Please check it out if you get a chance. So, in order to enter his contest, he's actually giving out first, second, and third place prizes. Go check out the video so you know what's what. He wants you to show 8 different collectibles. And this is the way he described it. He said your favorite base card, your favorite chrome card, your favorite refractor card, your favorite numbered card, your favorite auto card, and your favorite relic card. And then he said, just, for good measure, if you want to, also throw out your favorite vintage or your favorite graded card as well. So I'm going to give him one of everything he requested and share it with you all. A lot of this, if you guys are familiar with my channel and if you've seen a lot of my content recently, several of these cards are going to be, flat out, yeah, we saw that one before, but hey, these are my favorite things. What can I tell you? So I'm showing them off to North Coast Baseball Cards to enter the 155 subscriber contest. Here we go. My favorite base card. I've gone and shown this card a number of times now. This is a simple base card, 1978 Topps Mike Schmidt. Simple 1978 Topps card. Very, very rounded, worn corners, minor creasing down there in the corner and all that. But if you recall, this is my favorite base card because this is an original card to my childhood. When I was first collecting was 1978, and the first pack of cards I can remember opening, this card was at the top of the stack when I opened up that beautiful wax pack. So it is this actual card. It's not I have other 78 Topps Mike Schmidts, but this is the one that I pulled that day out of that pack. So this will always be, if somebody asks me, my favorite base card. Funny little story for those people who know Bob Costas, a well-known sports reporter, baseball fanatic. It was well known among people who knew Bob Costas that he had in his pocket, in his wallet at all times, he might still have it for all I know to this day, a folded up 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle card that he'd had since he was a kid. He always, I think he still keeps it, folded up, dinged and dented as it were, in his wallet. So you talk about people who have affections for certain cards from their childhood and hold on to them forever. I'm not alone. Mr. Costas is right in there with me. So the second one, they asked for your favorite chrome card. Now, I'm not exactly a person who has favorite chrome cards, I'm not a person who even goes out of my way to collect chromes. So I just picked an interesting chrome here today. This is a Topps Finest card. It's a, shiny shine chrome style. It's the Topps Finest Masters insert, and it's the rookie card of Phillies Alec Bohm today. And I'm a big fan of Bohm right now, trying to pick up as many of his rookie cards as I can get in trade. I haven't bought any of them, not one, but I got about close to 20 now that I've gotten in trades or in breaks, and this was one of the latest ones I just got. It's a chrome finish, you can see. So, I hope you don't mind there, guys, but I'm not going to say this is my favorite. It's just an interesting one. I really don't have a favorite chrome card. My favorite refractor card along the same lines. I just have an interesting one. You might say this is kind of doubles as a good chrome card, but I'm trusting that Jimmy Rollins will be a Hall of Famer someday. And for that reason, I'm looking to find some of his rookie cards. This one here is, I believe, his premier rookie card, the 1998 Bowman Chrome Refractor card. This, I would say, you could call my favorite refractor. You can see here, if you look on the back, it says refractor under the number 181. That's how you know it's a refractor, because a lot of these chrome versions, you really can't tell what's a refractor and what's not. But this is my PSA 9 Bowman Chrome Jimmy Rollins refractor card. I've been looking for a PSA 10 refractor. Can't find them. There's not one listed on eBay. I do have a standard Bowman Chrome Jimmy Rollins PSA 10, but it's not the refractor version, and I'm showing this off for the contest as my quote-unquote favorite refractor card. So there you go. My favorite numbered card would come as no surprise to those who have seen my channel before. I have a 1/1 Mike Schmidt. Now I have currently have three 1/1 Mike Schmidt cards. Mike Schmidt is my player. He is the guy I'm attempting to collect as many cards as I can. I know John over at Wade Boggs Fan has like over 5,000, nearing in on 6,000 Wade Boggs cards. Well, I'm still nearing in on 1,000 Mike Schmidt cards there, John. So I got a long way to go, but this is one of three 1/1 cards that I have. You can see it right there. This is the 2020 Topps Gallery Hall of Fame insert red parallel. The Topps Gallery for the Hall of Fame subsets came out with, I believe, 5 versions: the base, a black, a green, a blue, an orange, and then the red, which is 1/1. So I own every one, including the 1/1. Still need to get the autographed version of the Hall of Fame from 2020 insert from Gallery, and I'd have every one of Mike Schmidt's subset from that year. But this is, without a doubt, my favorite of the numbered cards that I have, because it is a 1/1, and it's Mike Schmidt. There you go. My favorite auto. This is another one where I'm going to kind of cheat here a little. Obviously, the favorite autograph I have is a card of Mike Schmidt. But to say which one is my favorite, I'm not sure I could do that. They're all so awesome. Every card I have that's autographed by Mike Schmidt is a favorite of mine. But this is a nice one. This is the 1991 Classic Best insert. It's on-card auto of Mike, and he numbered every one of them. This is 435 out of 2100. Shows him in his Reading Phillies uniform back in the day. You can see he played a brief period in Reading, Pennsylvania, and he actually went out to Eugene, Oregon, which was the AAA affiliate of the Phillies a long time ago. And then he was up at the Phils. But this is a nice, simple autograph card that I like a lot. I like the ones, there's a couple of them have this kind of numbering where he hand numbered them. Makes it a little bit more personal to me, so that's why I chose this one out of all the other autographs that I have. Now, the relic also should come as no surprise to anybody who's been watching my channels, because it's a pretty clear-cut favorite, and it's the Super Team card from the Phillies. Did a video a couple weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago, where I was talking about these leaf lumber cuts. I'm such a huge fan of the way these look. The uniform numbers, because they don't have the licenses to show the logos or the players, or much more about the players than that. And this one here is 8 members of the Phillies over the years. The card just looks spectacular. It happens to be numbered, but that's not why I love it. A close second, though, is this other new one I got recently. It's all Philadelphia icons. The 4 Sports Hall of Famers from the 4 Sports. Mike got in for baseball on this card. They chose Reggie White for football and Bobby Clark for hockey. And then there's 3 basketball greats. Both of these are Leaf. Leaf does it, again, these relic cards from Leaf are just unbelievably beautiful, in my opinion. So for purposes of the contest, guys, that one right there, the Super Teams, is my favorite relic card, and I'm not sure which one it'll be going forward, but for right now, it's definitely going to be one of the Leaf ones, I can tell you that. That is my favorite relic card. Then the other things he asked, kind of like as an add-on, maybe yes or no, is your favorite vintage card. Now, I do not have what I consider a vintage card, okay? My definition of a vintage card is prior to World War II. Anything after World War II, to me, is the modern era of baseball card collecting. I've got nothing from prior to World War II, so the closest I'm going to be able to show you is a 1948 Leaf PSA 4.5 of Del Ennis. I do not do many PSA register sets. Big fan of Ray from Philly, I am. Ray from Philly practically does nothing but PSA sets. If you watch his video, he's always showing new mail days where he's highlighting one of his PSA pickups. And it's always for some PSA set registry that he's got going. I had two, well, technically three. I did the Mike Schmidt PSA registry. The Mike Schmidt basic PSA set registry. There was 47 cards in that. I've got all 47, so I've completed that registry, so to speak. There also was a PSA set registry for Topps cards, like the Mike Schmidt Topps collection. There were 17 cards in that, so by default I have that as well. But there was also an all-time great Phillies PSA set registry. I think it's like 30-some cards. And I decided to get that one because I'm such a Phillies fan. I thought, well, I'll start that. And I've started it. I think I've got about 5 cards so far. This is the oldest one. This is Del Ennis. He was part of the Phillies and their 1950 World Series team. And it's the 1948 Leaf design. It's the oldest card that I own to date. I did have long ago several T206 cards, but I sold them a long time ago, sadly. So the 48 Leaf is the best I can give you right now as far as vintage is concerned. And then my favorite graded card. You might automatically think it'd be something like from one of the sets I just told you, but it's a little different. My favorite PSA graded card is this one right here. It is a 2019 Topps Archives Honus Wagner 1993 Topps Gold Parallel version. See this card here? This is the gold parallel of the 2019 Topps Archives Honus Wagner card. Now, the reason this is my favorite graded card is because for every card that I have in my collection that's a PSA graded or a Beckett graded or whatever, I bought them online. Every one. Except this one. When I started collecting Topps, the Topps Archives set in 2019, it was when I first started getting back into the hobby, only about 2 years ago. And I bought this card and I thought to myself, well, gee, this must be the gold 1 of 1. Now, it wasn't. Turned out I was way off. This is just kind of like a short print, the gold version. There's probably thousands of these around the country. But I thought it was so cool, so I took the time to figure out how can I get it graded. Went through the whole process, sent in a single card to PSA to get it graded. Waited the 5 or 6 months it took at that time, and I got this back. And I was sure it was going to be a PSA 10. It was perfectly centered. It was, blah, 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 blah. Well, I got a 9. And this was the only card I have ever submitted to PSA. This is it. The biggest reason is because it costs too damn much. I can buy the stinking card online in a pre-graded slab, then I could buy it cheaper than the cost of buying a raw card and submitting it on top of that. Especially for something like this, it's not a lot of value to this card because it's just a gold parallel. It's not a 1 of 1 or a numbered card. But again, this is the only card I have in my collection that's graded that I personally submitted to PSA. So this would be my favorite graded card. So there you go. A quick group of cards that I'm highlighting, like I said, for North Coast baseball cards. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I will include the link below. If you got time before the end of the month, you want to enter the contest yourself, take a look at the link below. You can see where the contest is all about. You can watch their video so you get all the ins and outs of the prizes and whatnot. Please consider liking and subscribing their video. Please consider liking and subscribing my videos. I want to thank you for stopping by. Take care.